What's up, guys? Coach Austin back with another Orange Theory workout video. Today we're going to talk about the Incline Chest Fly, an exercise that targets the upper chest muscles as well as a little bit of our front shoulder. Now, when we're doing flies at an incline, this can put our body into kind of a tricky situation. So it's very important that we be very hyper aware of our form, the position of our arms throughout the range of motion. First off, when performing this exercise, it's very important to make sure that we have set our shoulder blades back and behind us. So whenever we're lying down, we want to limit the engagement that our shoulders have with the exercise. We want to keep most of the tension of the exercise in our chest. So don't just lay on the bench without thinking about it, because if you do this, most likely your arm is going to be positioned much higher and in front of you than your chest is, where we want to try to bring our chest out in front to lead the exercise. So notice the difference here. Chest in front, shoulder behind, compared to if I just sat down and didn't think about it. Shoulder leading the exercise. The shoulder is a smaller, weaker muscle compared to your chest. That's why we want our chest to favor the movement. So puff your chest up, pin your shoulder blades back, and then lean back into it. Now the next part of this exercise, probably the most important part of this, is to be mindful of how our anatomy wants to work. I've talked about this in the past with other videos, that our arm does not sit in our body and isn't designed to bring our arms out like this with our shoulders elevated super high. Our arm attaches into our shoulder at this slight angle, and so we want to be mindful of that angle as we take our dumbbells out to fly for the exercise. We want to avoid taking our elbows straight out to the sides and coming up. You do that with dumbbells, you are going to hurt yourself. Maybe not this time, but at some point, you're going to be developing some shoulder problems from keeping your elbows high and going out like this. So don't fight your anatomy. Try to encourage the position that your arm wants to be in with your elbows going down slightly in front of you as you take those dumbbells up. So what do we got? We got our shoulder blades pinned back behind us. So dumbbells go up. Make sure that you've got your chest up, keeping a slight bend in your elbows, taking the dumbbells out wide, but letting your elbows go down in front of you slightly. Feel the stretch. Squeeze your chest to bring it together. Elbows down in front of you slightly. Feel the stretch and squeeze it up, making sure that your chest is leading the exercise. I know it's kind of a lot to think about, but you really got to keep these things in mind if you're trying to keep your shoulders healthy long term. It is super important that we keep ourselves injury free. And I've said it before, there's nothing worse than wanting to work out, but you can't because you're injured. Okay, so keep those two main tips in mind today. You'll get out there, crush it with that incline chest fly. Get out and make it happen.